this full moon in Capricorn is inviting us to understand more about the changes about to happen in our life and at collective level with money and the way that we will be manifesting reality. For me, is really an honor being here again, sharing with all of you my own perspective from Galactic astrology, and we are giving the welcome for all new subscribers and all of you that been actually supporting the channel from the really beginning too. So let's dive in this chart. My name is Carla. I'm a galactic astrologer and an astrologer and an alchemist. So my perspective today will be trying to bring you more intel for you to navigate this tumultuous time. I hope that this helping you to understand much and better what it's about to happening in these moments of change for humanity. As every time that we have a full moon, we have the chance to understand much and better what is hiding inside of our unconscious mind, in our emotional body, and we bring into a new perspective something that was able to bloom after we seek intentions during the new moon in Capricorn in January of 2025. If you are one of those that normally have a journal and have all the information about what you asking for or what you intentions being during that moment in time, it's a beautiful moment to take a look and check if all those intentions been manifesting during these 7 months or 6 months actually. And if not, this is a beautiful moment to dive in and understand why probably you change your mind, why some of these intentions are not longer in alignment with you or with your higher self trajectory. And we are about to dive into these 3 charts that I wanted to show in and sharing with you what is going on, of course, from my perspective during this full moon. I will be just sharing 3 different aspects of this chart. As always, you can imagine every single astrologer have his own glasses, his own way to understand, feel, and navigate energies. So if you want to know more about what's happening and the different aspects that can be showing up during this full moon, I will be inviting you to take a look in the other practitioners' videos, because every single one of them have a unique and beautiful perspective of this. Okay, let's dive in and take a look first what's going on between the sun and the moon, because both of them during full moons are in opposite signs, and the ruler of this moon, that it's and the ruler of this moon, that it's Saturn. Saturn is in this moment about to start the retrograde, but is still in Aries. And the 3 points that I mentioned already, Sun, Moon, and Saturn, are in cardinal signs. And if you want to understand why I'm sharing with you this cardinal Grand Cross, is because in the other point where we don't have any planets of traditional astrology, we have the point of the supergalactic center. And for me, this alignment is showing us what is about to happening from this moment on with our reality. And it's interesting because the supergalactic center is in opposite signs with Saturn, and for me this is something that it's telling us that this Saturn in Aries trying to making a new playground for all of us be in, trying to restructure our life more in alignment with God, more in alignment with the new paradigm. It's receiving all the boost of this energy, that coming from the supergalactic center, that is the equivalent of 15 galaxies, and have, for my understanding, the energy of the divine masculine arriving and helping the old structure to crumble and the new one to reanimate, rebuild itself, or build a new one. So this is interesting because in the other 2 points we have the moon and the sun. The moon in alignment with Lyra, where we will be remembering and receiving all the help of the Lyran beings and our family members from there, are really high sensitive beings in alignment with the unconditional love, really highly intelligent, able to bring their gift of being healers to the earth. And in the other side we have the sun in alignment with Procyon, that will be actually letting us know that it's time to work with a strong sense of ethic, and that we are here to be the pioneers in the change of this new earth. And of course we need to cultivate inside of us our dreams about this new earth, to being able to manifest it in this realm. Before that, we have to keep in mind that we needed to find that 0 point inside of us, that neutrality, just to being able to let all this energy that coming from the supergalactic center to be in channel in our bodies, just to be able later to manifest and change the reality, our life, and the way that we structure everything, our routine, our work, and our families too. So this is the first view that I want to share with you, but it's not the only one. If we take a look at the next slide, you will see that we have a really interesting rectangle that is a way of the moon, the sun, and the 2 nodes are manifesting a conversation. And for me, more than a conversation, this rectangle is actually a form to understand that if we stay inside of these boundaries, inside of this form or these limits, we will be able to manifest all that we want in alignment with the new reality and the force of this new beginning that Saturn is inviting to all of us to have. In one hand, if we take a look, we can see that actually Shet in Pegasus constellation is supporting the North Node that is in Pisces, reminding us that it's time to be humans. And to be humans, I mean compassion, resilient, empathic, and that's the way to actually feel that we are all one, and that's the way that we can manifest unity. And of course, Shet is bringing the support, helping us to liberate ourselves from all that is not in alignment with that. And we will be getting free and out of the limitations if we are able to keep in mind that that's our north, that's where all are heading in these moments of change for humanity. At the same time, if we take a look in the opposite sign, we have Mars in Virgo and the south node there. And both of them are actually reminding us that we have the best aspect and the worst aspects of Virgo in service to us. If we take a look in Mars, we can use all that energy to get ready all the details that we need to work on get ready that feel that reality where we can be able to express our divinity and our unique gift to the world. And on the other hand, the south node let us know that it's time to let out of this equation everything that is coming from overthinking, trying to be perfect, or being hyper critic with ourselves and with others. That is something that we don't need to have in alignment anymore. So all of this is let us know that at the same time, this energy of Virgo is bringing at the same time some perspective of how we can navigate and do work to manifest reality in a better way. Then we have again Sun in alignment with Procyon and the Moon in alignment with Lyra. I have the sensation that if we are able to navigate all that is hiding in our unconscious mind and is connecting us with our Lyran grandparents or parents of humanity, we will be able to remember in meditations or through healing sessions, or even in dreams, with what is part of our heritage as galactic beings. And on the other hand, of course, Procyon there with the Sun in Cancer is bringing us, for me, the intention that we keep in mind that we are here to be big fans of humanity, and we are here as star seeds to help God to seek the truth and change the reality for good in behalf of the light and the love. And of course, we can see that actually this sign is in alignment with the Divine Mother, with all the nurture that we need and the sensation to feeling and being at home. And not that near, but in the same sign, we have now Jupiter helping Cancerian energies to be able to understand that we are having the support that we need to navigate these times where everything is about to change, and of course using all the knowledge that we have from the past just to don't make the same mistakes. Last but not least, for me, it's one of the most important, if not the most important aspect of this moon, and actually is part of an alignment that will be active until almost the end of this year. That is this minor trine that we are having between Pluto, Neptune, and Uranus. These three planets that are really far away from Earth are giving always the energies of change for the collective. And at the same time, when it's able to conversate or navigate the times near a personal planet, could be in this time or this case Venus, but can be Mars or Mercury, they are able to let all that information bringing near us, and we can collect that energy, that information, bringing down to our own self. And for me, this can be a moment of aha moment during this full moon, where we can understand and see at the light of the moon what is going on after all this long-term conversation that Venus had with Pluto at the beginning of the year, with Saturn and Neptune later, and during July with Uranus first in the last degrees of Taurus, and then now when they will be meeting again both in the sign of Gemini. This triangle is a triangle that come to our attention as astrologers because it's a talent triangle. When these three planets that are not always as this time are in alignment and having a good conversation, they support the possibility to all of us bring and awake, gift new portions of our own truth and the chance to reinvent ourselves, connecting more with our soul, our spirit, and of course art, that it's a way of expression of the soul. And it's very interesting because we have Altair right there in alignment with Pluto, that was for many months already part of this messenger of the Aquila, bringing to all of us the information that we are about to see, and we keep seeing probably for a few months more, all the worst of the worst, because it's time to stop hiding that needed to be transformed and alchemized. And it's very interesting because this is happening in the collective level, and we are ready when we made our inner work to navigate these energies in a different way. Because if you already work with your shadow side, you can be able to bring the light that is inside of you to be a beacon of light for others when they can feel in despair, navigating these moments where everything looks outside really dark. It's just the dark night of a soul of humanity, and even when can feel very naive probably for many of us, we are actually heading into the best moment of humanity. And if you cannot see yet the dawn, it's because we are at the previous moment of that, and this is the moment of darkness. But we are going exactly in the best trajectory possible to be more and more in alignment and ready to have this ascensional plan open to everyone down here on earth. It's interesting because we have hiatus in alignment with Venus, and this is let us know that we've been having during all this year these lections or this experience that trying to remind us that we must to be centered in our heart, and that will be the real diamond inside of us. If we are able to anchor that frequency in our hearts, if we are able to navigate these times where we can see darkness and tumultuous and chaotic times outside, anchoring our heart, we will be able, of course, to not only receive all the hiatus influence, but being able to bloom and transform everything around us and amplify that frequencies of love. Pluto, as I mentioned, is in alignment of Altair, and we have in alignment of Sheet, Pegasus Sheet, our dear Neptune, that is like actually a connection, a divine connection with the universal Wi-Fi, and it's bringing liberation, freedom to the equation. And we are now having Uranus in alignment with Pleiades and at 0 degrees of Gemini, giving us the opportunity to co-create with the universal energy, and at the same time is let us know, Uranus, that it is time to start talking, bringing new perspective to the reality and the equation. Is moment probably for many of us to be out there and express our truth, communicate our truth, and we will see in a lot of stuff changing during these years of Uranus in Gemini, not only in social media, but in the way that people will stop believing in any single kind of news. We will be start checking the source. We will be seeing if it's in alignment with us before buying everything that they will be trying to put in front of us. As we know, we are navigating these times with very strong positions. We have two timelines: the timeline that is going to dissension, and in some way is connecting with separation, fear, and more about the same, that we are not longer in alignment, and we are going to see how all that reality collapse. And on the other hand, we have this higher perspective trajectory of the ascensional, natural ascensional timeline. And of course, in between, we are going and coming from one reality to another, because we are here to seek the truth. We are here to change and do a work in that other reality where people are not yet able to understand the bigger picture of this. How beautiful, beautiful gift for these times, and how amazing tool it is, the galactic astrology, that let us understand, see, and show a bigger picture, and all the support that we are receiving in these times for navigating out of the chaos and going into the alignment again with unity conscious, with God, with each other, and with nature. So I hope that this full moon is bringing the light to your conscious and your feelings and emotions that you need, just to understand all the times that probably from the beginning of this year, when you maybe seek good intentions to be able to being and seeing in this reality for this full moon, how everything changed, and still how much we are trying to understand about the changes to come in the next few months of 2025. Even when this is a year with so many changes coming forth, different aspects, we are about to understand during this full moon how many times we've been having in our hearts the desire to manifest a new reality in alignment with the new earth and new humanity, and at the same time we still have in the bottom of our unconscious mind many belief systems or programs that are still trying to stalk us in the old patterns, in the old reality. It's a time to understand which they are and to release them, because we are here to navigate the new, to be able to build a new reality, and to understand that more than ever it's time to shine our light in moments of darkness. Thank you for being here. All my love to all of you. I hope that you have a beautiful full moon in Capricorn. We will be see you again anytime soon. Bye bye for now.